Peering over the Chestnut Hill Reservoir, this stately building tells the story of how Boston got its drinking water.
It was considered state-of-the-art. It functioned for just about 100 years.
The former Chestnut Hill High Service Pumping Station was built in 1887. Around the clock, this coal-fed facility pumped 75 million gallons a day in the early 1900s.
This particular site was built almost entirely to deal with the growth of the city of Boston. The citizens need water.
Today, the station is the Metropolitan Waterworks Museum. Eric Peterson is Director of Operations.
A number of aqueducts met here, and we have a screen room here where the water was filtered originally just to prevent sticks and debris from getting into the engines. People often left their water on continuously to not let it freeze, and also because there was no sense of conservation at that time.
An in-house lab pioneered research in water safety, working to prevent waterborne diseases including cholera and typhoid. Around the same time, massive civil engineering projects required years of labor.
The Water Authority took more than 100 years worth of photographs of all the construction projects that they were working on.
The exhibit, Workers of Wachusett, documents the backbreaking work of laborers who built the Wachusett Reservoir from 1896 to 1906.
You can see the creases in their faces, the pain, the drudgery.
They cleared more than 4,000 acres, built a 200-foot-high dam, and 27 miles of tunnel. Today, the Wachusett and Quabbin reservoirs provide drinking water to 51 Massachusetts communities. All reservoirs are a feat of engineering, says Peterson. Even the Chestnut Hill Reservoir is still drinkable.
In 2009, there was a water main break in Weston, and we had a need to use this water, which we did, but we had to boil it to drink it. If you're a water utility, you can never be sure what's going to happen next.
This pristine landscape in Belchertown hosts the primary source of drinking water for 3 million people, mostly in Greater Boston. Built in the 1930s, the Quabbin Reservoir is one of the largest unfiltered water supplies in the country.
That system has got plenty of water. They can withstand a pretty good drought for years.
The Quabbin covers 39 square miles, rises 530 feet above sea level, and is surrounded by forests.
It's an absolutely spectacular place to go. A lot of the normal activities of a state park are not allowed. The main mission is to protect the drinking water for the 3 million people we serve.
That water is provided wholesale to cities and towns by the Massachusetts Water Resources Authority, or MWRA. A public agency, it was created in 1984 to clean up Boston Harbor. Executive Director Fred Lasky.
Almost as a throw-in, the water system was added to our responsibility.
In 2014, the American Waterworks Association awarded a prize to the MWRA for Best Tasting Water. Lasky says that's because the water is so clean, it undergoes minimal treatment.
I can tell in a minute when I'm not in our service area that it's not our water.
Gravity takes water from the Quabbin and Wachusett through tunnels to the 250,000 square foot spick and span Carroll Treatment Plant in Marlborough.
The amount of water that we deliver has dropped from 340 million gallons a day to 200. And that's a good thing, through leak detection, through conservation.
UV light and ozone are the chief disinfectants here.
We do add fluoride to our water according to the CDC standards. We do buffer the water, so we reduce any leaching of lead. It's become a national story with Flint, Michigan.
Security systems monitor every coming and going in the plant. Throughout the process, the water is kept out of sight.
It never sees the light of day until it comes out of your tap. We can guarantee the quality of the water and the safeness of the water system.
At the MWRA's lab next to the Sudbury Dam, lab scientists constantly test samples.
Once the water is good with chlorine and everything, we'll take our bacterial sample.
Lasky says the system is prepared despite future variables.
There are many models out there trying to analyze what the future's holding with this climate change. So we're going to have long periods of dry weather, and then we're going to have tropical deluges. We'll be able to grab or save or store those heavy rainfalls. The size of our storage capacity really benefits the entire Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
And if you get MWRA water and you're curious about your water bill, a reminder that the agency is a wholesaler. Final rates are determined by cities and towns. And Eric Peterson told us that back in the late 1800s, the water that flowed to people's houses would have looked very different from today. It would have some debris in it, maybe with some bugs and some leaves. But it was so much better than hauling the water in a bucket or pail.